don't know. I wanna know you better.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva if you're new here, and in today's video I want to talk you through my tips how to look more expensive, perhaps if you don't have that much money, and what are the key things you should invest in to basically make your style look more luxury. And if you like these sort of videos, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Also like the video, give me a thumbs up please, and turn on the notification bell. I post all sorts of videos from vlogs, fashion, beauty tips, life in London, and there's more content coming across. So let's start with the one today. If you are curious on any of these items we're going to be talking today, everything is going to be linked down below in the description box. There's also links to my other social media, links to Like to Know It, where you can actually shop my outfits from Instagram. If you don't follow me guys, you can find me on Glamazon, but everything is in the description box below. If there are items, for example, that are not available, I always try to link similar items. So this time, seriously, let's start. One of my first tips, I'm gonna actually start with the basics, and something actually when you wear people can't see, is investing in a very good quality and mainly the right fit underwear. So I've got here beautiful sets. These are the bras and it has got both matching briefs, and I absolutely love to start with a good underwear. Firstly, it gives you that boost of confidence. Secondly, you can mix it and match it, perhaps wear off the shoulder, have the lace sneak out a little bit, and I love this sort of trend, and it really gives you that luxury feel, because sometimes it's about that hidden confidence, how you look and how everything fits and how you carry yourself. And I think you have to start with the basic, and that is beautiful underwears. Both these pieces are new, as you can see it has got tags. It's from Fig Leaves, where I shop quite a lot for beautiful underwear. They've got different brands, a lot of choices. So guys, I'm gonna link these two beauties in the description box below so you can have a look, but absolutely stunning pieces, and I can't wait to wear these and can't wait to style it. Maybe as I said, let it sneak a little bit, or have a sheer blouse where basically these beautiful pieces are going to be on display a little bit in a very delicate way. The next tip is going to be about your color choices. It's absolutely fine to wear trends, but sometimes when you buy trends in the high street, they may not look as well as probably from designer, where the craftsmanship is done really well. A lot of things are made by hand. So for example, if you shop in places like Zara, H&M, you may not get the same result. However, from my experience, if you stick to very plain colors, neutral palette, like you may see here, a lot of nudes, whites, black, very simple, classic, timeless pattern, your outfit is always going to look more expensive, especially when you combine it with a more expensive handbag, more expensive shoes, or lovely leather handbag. It doesn't have to be necessarily £1,000 and more, but if you invest in lovely made things and you keep your color tones and your colors really neutral, you will always add that kind of extra to your style. And next tip is to invest in the accessories. So for me, that would be things like sunglasses, also shoes and bags. I appreciate not everybody has got a big budget, but for example, even brands like Karen Millen, Reese, Whistles, they can do a really high quality sunglasses, and you don't pay the designer price. I wanted to show you one of my two favorite pair, and I think these sort of shapes and color tones are definitely worthwhile to invest in, and of course it's probably going to be black or very neutral colors, the same as it applies to clothes. And one of my favorites would be these Dior Diorama Club sunglasses. I think they're very chic, timeless, they look very expensive, and of course, yes, they are probably closer to £400, but I don't regret investing in them. They always update the outfit, they always give me that luxury feel. Second pair would be these Celine sunglasses. I've had these for years. These are definitely one of my most worn sunglasses. This is the original version of Celine Audrey, which been sold out when they first came out. And I'm still wearing them, I think 5-6 years later, and I absolutely love them. They look super glamorous. They make me feel really expensive. They give me, again, that touch of luxury. Another place where I believe people should invest and perhaps save money for it would be definitely shoes and bags. I have got a decent collection of handbags which I acquired over the years. Even when I was younger, I always preferred maybe to save money or reward myself with something more luxurious when I got a bigger bonus, and I don't regret it. And definitely my number one purchase is gonna be the classic Chanel flat bag. When I bought it, it retailed for 2,700. You can see it's been worn a lot because I do use it a lot. That's my favorite bag to take when I travel because I know it will look great with sneakers as well as heels. I can wear it for any occasion. And now this bag in this size is actually worth £4,000. So it is actually a good investment long term, but it makes me feel luxurious, it makes me feel timeless, and I appreciate not everybody is gonna be willing to spend this amount of money or have the resources to do that. However, even if you buy a good quality leather bag, it's about how the product is made. It will definitely look better, and you're definitely going to make better choice than buying 5 very cheap bags and wearing them on rotation. Next bag I wanted to talk about is this little Chloe wallet on a chain. I believe wallet on a chains, again, are reasonably affordable even when it comes to designers. You can also look at places like outlets, places like Bicester Village in UK. You can also shop these things at the airport where you get a big discount. But I believe the wallets on a chain, again, are very timeless. They will work really well even if you obviously don't wear the chain. You can wear it as a clutch, and I think they really update the outfit. You can wear it on a lot of occasions, and I picked this one again because it got very neutral palettes. As you can see, it's got some greys, rose gold, it's got some nude, so then when you actually combine it with these sort of colors, it will always match, and you can wear it with actually a lot of these. So it's again about sticking to a certain color palette to make sure you look expensive and you look very chic. When it comes to shoes, I would suggest always invest in a good pair of flats and one more maybe perhaps expensive pair of heels. I picked, although I've got a lot of more expensive flats from Saint Laurent to Chanel, I actually picked these Gucci loafers just because they're really popular and they really do go with so many things, and I absolutely love them. I have the sole down here just to make sure obviously they last really well, and I have them for a few years, and although they look really worn, I think, you know, if you look after them and if you give them a bit of love, they will serve you well, and they really do update any outfit. As you can see, it will go with anything on here, so it's about sticking to classics, timeless things to make sure you achieve that look you're going for. When it comes to heels, I decided to talk about these beautiful Manolo Blahnik Hingisi pumps, which are definitely a classic model, and I definitely again don't regret buying them at all. They make me feel luxurious. I wear them with jeans. I think they're absolutely great. You can wear them for weddings, you can wear them for balls, Christmas parties, but you can also wear them with denim skirts, leather, absolutely anything. And although they retail around £700, I think they give you that luxurious, glamorous feel. They're made of satin, so you may have to be quite careful, but I think that's such a beautiful timeless piece which people love, and that definitely update your look. And again, if you look at the color palette, you can really wear it with anything on here. So going back to basics, stick to timeless things and invest. If you can't afford a designer pair of shoes, I would definitely recommend some of the high street chains, for example like Dune or Aldo, because I tend to feel some of their shoes are very comfortable, they work with good quality leather, and they can look really expensive. Also, if you want to look expensive and achieve that luxurious and really done up look, it's all about your choices when it comes to makeup, your hair, your nails. So it doesn't cost a fortune for you to look neat and really made up. You just need a bit of time. It also doesn't mean you have to go to a salon. So for example, most of the time I would do my own nails. I really enjoy it, and I would recommend again to stick to a color palette that is maybe less of a trend and more of a classic. So I like to use a lot of nudes, sometimes also red. But with red it can be very tricky because even a small chip is really visible, and you want to achieve that really high-end look. So for example, today I'm wearing this beautiful Orly shade, which is from the new collection, and also on my lips I'm wearing this NARS lip gloss. I like these sort of shades and tones, and the Orly Nervanish is in the shade Marvelous, but again, I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Again, everything is going to be linked down below. And the NARS lip blend is in the shade Roseland. As I said, there's a huge palette of these nude and pink nude and brown nude lip glosses, lipsticks, and it's about, again, sticking to classic timeless makeup, maybe perhaps not overdo it so you look very, very chic. You look rather like somebody that is wearing a natural makeup rather than somebody that is perhaps wearing a heavy makeup for a day. I feel like it makes you look younger and definitely more classy. The next thing I would definitely suggest everybody should have in their wardrobe to look more expensive, to look timeless, and also that item you should invest in and where you shouldn't really thinking too much about money are leather jackets. So for example, this is one of my newest additions. This one's from All Saints. I appreciate their jackets probably retail around £300. However, these could be for life. I have got probably around 5 to 10 leather jackets. I would need to go back and count because I also gave some to my friends, and I sold a few pieces. However, I never regret buying a good leather jacket. I'm pretty sure even places like Zara, they do have got really, really well made leather jackets which you can get for £100. I can also recommend to keep an eye on Mango because sometimes some of their jackets are so well done and they very often go on sale, so you can grab yourself a bargain for £60–70 and those jackets can look exactly like this All Saint one. You also don't have to be afraid to invest in a different color. So for example, this one is from Acne. I've had it for years. It's so well done. You can take this this fur off as well, so you can kind of get 2 different jackets. This makes you feel a little bit more cozy when it gets colder, and I absolutely love having these 2 pieces in my wardrobe. They always make me feel more expensive and more luxurious. One of the most important things also to take into consideration when you want to achieve a certain look are definitely jewelry items and jewelry in general. I believe this can definitely add so much more to your outfit, and you don't necessarily have to invest in brands like Cartier because not everybody can afford them. But for example, I've got quite a lot of costume jewelry from brands like Chanel or Dior, and I absolutely love it, and I always get a lot of compliments. So I've got several pair of earrings from Chanel. They are very, very timeless. Again, they will go with a lot of these things. You can wear them to work, you can wear them to theatre, absolutely anywhere. And again, I don't regret investing in any of these. The same applies to, for example, things like more expensive brooches. So again, this one is from Chanel. I got this one in Paris. I think you can get this one probably, I think I paid around 400, perhaps a little bit more euros. It was rather more expensive, but you can get some of them for around £200. And as you can see, even a simple jacket, simple hat or knit, they just look so good. They make it more expensive. They give you that luxury feel as well. Last but not least is definitely my tip to look after your clothes, to make sure when you leave the house everything is ironed. I use, for example, these rollers which cost nothing. You can get these ones for 50p, £1 in places like H&M. I also have a really good steamer. I wish I had one of those that you can actually travel with, just the small ones, because I think sometimes I can get a little bit lazy to get my big one out and steam everything, even things like blazers or blouses. But it's about keeping everything neat, looking after your clothes. If it's it's dry clean only, of course, you're not going to probably put it in the washing machine, and just basically give your clothes a bit of love to get that final look, to make even high street pieces look more expensive. So this is the end of my video. Hopefully you enjoyed these sort of tips. Perhaps you've got one tip that I should know about. Leave it in the comment below. Let me know if you want more of these videos. Perhaps let me know which items were your favorite. Remember, everything is going to be linked down below. If it's not the exact item, I'll try to find an alternative. Perhaps I can maybe do a couple of links to some of the high street pieces that could look more expensive and give you the same feel as, for example, these leather jackets, something that is more affordable for everybody. Guys, please hit that subscribe button down below, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!